You say gaming requires a lot of physical, like physical, right? But physical in gaming and physical in sports are different, like different a lot. Like, it's virtual and reality. That's the difference.
But our topic was just the sports, so the games can be sports.
Well, there still is sports
Because gym class it's PE, that's why. But
No, we're talking about PE class.
we are not talking about PE class. It should be
Yeah.
considered sports. She talked about PE class, not.
Yeah, she's. Dude, but just think about it. Does esport players, they train muscles and go out and run the tracks?
Well,
Do they? Do they? I'm just asking. Do they?
No, but instead they train their strategies and.
I know, but what's the definition of sports?
Normal sports actually doesn't use the electricity like as esports. That's the difference between esports and sports. That's why it's different and not considered as sports that we're talking about.
You said game is not physically actually, but actually gaming industry is now like improving a lot. They're making like virtual reality games that moves a lot and like activity.
Yo, but it's virtual though, not reality. Virtual and reality.
But they
two
said
different things.
body and
It's still like.
But what do they play?
The thing that Daniel was saying is actually not right now. It's actually not considered as esports because those kind of like virtual games that were like
Take like for the audience, for example, the audience is not a real person; they're just a fake, like AR.
Fine sports.
Physical activity.
Wow.
Why? It's just literally written in the definition of sports. Physical
It
activity.
differs.
PHYSICAL.
It could.
And because sports uses electrons, the esports we are talking about are not sports because they use only the body and tools without using electrons.
Like gaming, moving your fingers.
That's
is
a physical thing.
I know, but you're playing on virtual like platforms.
So what's the difference? Like
Virtual and reality, as I said again.
And what's the whole?
You still move your body in real life, not in game.
that's the VR thing, not the esports thing. Like right now, when you search it up esports, it mostly shows up League of Legends, not VR or anything.
Also talking. So what do you think of them?
Asian gaming.
They're acknowledging video games as one of a sport.
But let's say so like category.
And I am saying it is in school.
And some sports, like
It's not in esports. But why do you think only esports should be considered as sports? Other games can be considered as sports too.
The University of Wisconsin has an actual esport varsity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means
How does that make gaming a sport?
just like there there's like a football varsity and soccer varsity, and just like that there's an esport varsity.
like maybe it's reality, but it's not gonna be that much
So
of.
you just agreed that it is a reality. Sport is a reality. That's
Yeah,
what
it
you
is.
said. Oh.
But thing is that you still play it in reality in game. You're not just
No,
going
but-
into a game and
No,
then just
but-
disappearing in real life.
Wait, but
in office, the sports too. Because
Would
you
you be
really
competitive every time writing something?
Competitive.
Would you be competitive every time writing something?
Yeah.
and make us.
There's just like a
Would you have a league for being in an office writing
I
something?
know, but there's always a league for studying. Like
Yeah, only because that's a sport.
In this topic, our team is affirmative side. We think physical education should be an essential subject in high schools.
You can't really concentrate if you do 6-lap run or 50-minute shuttle run. Well, after that, you're gonna be very tired.
Michael, you said most of students enjoy PE class, but 40 to 50% of students don't like PE class.
So Jason, you said people can't concentrate after 15 short run or other running activities.
But what if other student needs more time or longer break time?
But I don't think keeping students busy is not helpful to fully concentrate on their other schoolwork.
But giving them basic stamina to study is always a good thing too.
Because of your reason, they can ban PE class because there are more students who like to join in PE class.
Like you just said, Madeline, we are not banning PE class. We are just making it not mandatory. We can choose it from elective later. That's why from grade 11 it's elective.
Also, you can join other sports club.
Plus, there's outside activity one, there's inside, and there's more. Not just only one, because high school is big. It's not going to be only one PE class.
Can you give us a more specific reason for why students cannot participate in PE class in spite of the fact that it is optional?
Actually, if you see, you're not going to take 24/7 PE. You only take 3 hours a week. 3 times. It's not like you're going to take it every single day, you know.
Well, I haven't said that we're going to take it every single day. Like, I'm just saying they're not old enough to make decisions.
Sports tend to hate it. Like for example, so it can change your grade a lot from the school stress and the grade. This is all like necessary things to go to in college or in your life.
You'll definitely lose weight or definitely get some build some endurance and stamina.
Okay then. He took same class as me, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think my body is big, his body is small, and then why is he not tall enough?
Human bodies are different, like as everyone is different. That's why some people can grow their strengths more, and some people can like work more if work more to like follow the good students like body or grades or whatever.
Yeah, so
You mentioned the difference in between e-sport athlete and just a regular athlete, right? But I find numerous similarities in between the regular athlete and e-sport athlete.
Like,
Well,
do
what do they
physical
play on?
things.
Well, what do they play on for VR? Like, there's
Yeah.
the goggles you see, it's virtual, and
Yeah,
reality.
that is
But you-
virtual. You're not
Yeah,
in virtual.
that's-
You're still playing in real life. It's not like you're not moving your
what's the
body.
game?
No, because you guys keep saying hectic,
Yeah, just giving
but it's
you-
high school.
Yeah,
And have anyone been to high school before?
we have researched about it.
Well, what?
No one has been to high school, obviously, we're underage, but we have researched a lot about it.
Exactly.
Yes, that's why we're debating.